Hello, everybody. My name is Nectanebus, and recently some people on when I was playing on pubs, I think it was a few days ago. I just got to this now because I've been doing other videos, recording and editing and uploading. I've got an hour and 15-minute video to edit, right? Down to like what, 25 minutes and then another 6-minute video. But anyway, yeah, there's just people on this map a few days ago, or maybe a little more than that ago, who accused me of hacking. I get accused of hacks. No, I wouldn't say frequently, but like pretty regularly. And I don't care. I just ignore it or whatever. Or I just say I'm not because it's true. And you've seen my videos. I don't hack, but these people obviously haven't. I'm not a big YouTuber. They don't know who I am. So in this particular case, I decided to record myself playing against these guys without microphone because I didn't have my microphone, but I decided to record me clapping them. Yeah, I just decided to pull out my recording thing and just record like a short 7-minute video of me fighting them without hacks to prove that I don't hack. And I told them my YouTube channel, Nectanebus, go check this video out. If you're watching this, I mean, I don't care if you think I'm hacking. I'm obviously not mad. I don't care. People do that all the time. I just decided I might make a video about it just for this one time. I've never like actively offered proof that I don't hack or that I don't hack directly to people that have accused me of hacking. So I thought first time for everything. I mean, I might just whip out the thing. Obviously, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to waste my time trying to prove to everyone that tells me a hacker that I don't hack. That's just a waste of my time. But yeah, let's just watch this video and let's analyze this. And by the way, someone asked me not to put them in my video for personal reasons. So they asked not to be videoed, so I'm going to censor everything they say. Even though, I mean, obviously their face isn't there, their voice isn't there, their name isn't there, literally no part of them is there, but they still ask not to be on it, so I'll just censor everything they say. That's pretty much the most I can do. And then I won't say who it is either. Okay, so that's one of the guys up there, as you can see up there, that told me, I think that accused me of hacking, and then that's the other guy. It's the keyboard spam guy and Shellord 10. This guy accused me of hacking. See, there we go. I'll replay that just a second. I'll replay that for you. So you can see I just come up, bam. He just jumped. He's not even looking at me. He jumps over and he gets me. That's totally not sus. No hacks here. Easy shot. As you can see from this clip, if you're watching this, I can't see through walls, and I'm not snapping onto people either. And there's no gray box in the upper right corner. And I'm doing just as good as from before I was recording. I hope you realize that too. There's that guy all the way over there. And there's actually two of them, so I'm getting teamed by these two guys over here. It's kind of a back and forth. I got this guy, hit this guy because I'm fast at aiming. Then I go behind here for more cover. It's harder to fight against two people. There, I thought I could make a shot there, but I didn't, see? And I can't see, and I couldn't see him very well. I don't have ESP, so I couldn't see him very well behind the other person and the blocks that were there, you know? I saw a sliver of him with a shield, tried to get him. I tried to get him again. I thought it would hit. There, I was hoping that there were so many times where I thought they were going to die and then they didn't. If I had aimbot in any of those two times, first of all, something about aimbot, it makes sense actually, is that it aims for the center of the egg, right? So if you have aimbot, it'll pull your weapon to the center of the egg, which means if the center of them is hiding behind a block, it'll shoot the block. It won't shoot the sliver of them that's sticking out, because the aimbot is aiming for the most sensitive part of the egg, which is the middle. If it didn't do that, then it wouldn't be as effective. As you can see there, I was aiming for the sliver, the little portion of the part that was that was sticking out from behind the block, trying to do as much damage as possible, even though most of them was behind the thing. And you actually can kill people even if they're hiding behind stuff if just a sliver of them is poking out. But with aimbot, if I was using aimbot there, the aimbot would have snapped onto the middle of the guy through the block, and the shot would have hit the block. It wouldn't have even, and I think I touched him. I think I grazed him just a bit, but it wouldn't have done anything because it wouldn't have blocked. And I mean, I was aiming to do more damage to his shield. I don't know how much I did. And the 2 shots I took at that keyboard spam name guy over there, I thought those would do more too, but they didn't. If I had aimbot, those would have been easy kills. Okay, that was a good hit. He was just moving back and forth. See there? He was just moving back and forth, and it was an easy hit. Yeah, it was an easy hit, but I didn't kill him because I hit the top of the egg. If I would have hit more to the bottom, I would have killed Shelllord. And there, I just aimed faster than he did. And a lot of the times... Wait, pause this. Okay, a lot of the times when I hit... What I do when I'm fighting someone is based heavily on where they're pointing their weapon. Like, I can see, like, I'll be observing them. I'll be watching where they'll be pointing their weapon, and also observing their skill level and seeing how good they are, and like how good are they at like tracking me. Like, you know how in Crackshot, the person standing, if you're doing Crackshot, that you have to wait for your these little crosshairs. You have to wait for them to go down to a point before you can shoot if you want the best accuracy. So therefore, the person in a combat situation between 2 Crackshots, the person that stops moving first, if both people are reloaded, the person who stops moving first has the advantage. Because if they're already stopped, their crosshairs are down and they're ready to shoot. If the other person is just reloaded or just stopped, then they have to wait for their crosshairs to go down, and they have the advantage. They can already shoot and kill this person before the other person's crosshairs go down. So that's why Crackshot's a lot about timing and observation. And Shelllord, and like a lot of the times what I'll do is, even if the other person has the crosshair advantage, has the bullet spread advantage by allowing their crosshair to go down, they're already stopped, I might still take shots on them because I can see their weapon and I see where they're pointing, and I can tell if it's not pointing at me, or I can tell if they're slow at tracking or slow at shooting because they're not as good, and I'll just stop and take the shot anyway, even though they have the advantage, because I know I can win. That's just a more risky thing that I've learned to do as I've got better. It's not safe, but it's a method to get kills faster on people that are not as good as you. This other time, I was able to do it. No aimbot there. I just explained the mechanics behind it. Yeah, anyone who's good at the game will know what I'm saying is true, and they probably do the same thing. There, as you can see, I make a habit of looking everywhere, wherever I go. So some people might say I have ESP because, oh, I saw people, like, I dodged a shot from around the corner, or like I come around a corner and there's someone looking at me, and it's like, oh, I dodged their shot because I like know I'm there, because I know I'm there, because I know they're there, because I'm seeing through walls. That's not true. I just have good reflexes, and I make a habit of being cautious wherever I go. So that includes looking right where I'm going. Like, every time I go around a corner, I always assume there's someone there and go around the corner as if someone's there, just to be cautious. And I did that there, and then I saw he was there, so I kind of tried and baited him into shooting me, because then I would have the reload advantage, because then he just wasted a shot on me. So I was like, I went, and then I saw him, and then I immediately jumped back, and then I decided to go back and forth, trying to bait him into shooting me. But no, he didn't take the bait. He just ran away, which is why I threw a nade. Obviously, no ESP there. I'll do that a lot. If you ever play against me, I'll do that. I'll try and bait you into shooting. I'll look around corners and be cautious everywhere I go. I'll be looking around, looking behind me. I've caught many people following me before and shot them. People might think I have aimbot that pulled my weapon around and so I could see them, but no, I'm just looking everywhere I go, and I've clutched many moments. I've seen people following me many times, and like any pro would turn around and look behind them everywhere they go, consistently, and jump around corners, look around corners, sprint around corners as if there's someone there, just to be cautious. So then, that's a right there. That's a shot. I mean, it was such. It's like that's the most easiest thing you can do. Because he's just jumping in a great arc. It's so predictable. Shoot where you land. Um, it's just a really easy shot. As you can see, I just made it really easy. And it didn't do much damage, but and then he started doing. I think he did that again right when I killed Zero. You can see right there. He did that again. So then after that, I was just I assumed he would do it a third time and a fourth time or whatever, and I would try and time it. So that's something I remember doing. And then here, I'm waiting for him to do the same thing again, but he ran away. Maybe because he's low, or maybe because I have a full shield. I mean, he doesn't know I have a full shield, but he knows I have a shield, so that's not good. Obviously, right there, I was faster at shooting and aiming than he was, because I'm just better at the game. See, that was the thing. That was the thing I was talking about earlier. If you aim it just right, you can hit some people around corners by the sliver. That obviously was a really lucky shot. That was like probably the top 10 or 20% of the egg, and the top part of the egg is less sensitive than the bottom too. So like, if I didn't have that downward angle, like I was just slightly above him, like maybe one of these structural blocks above him, and if I didn't have that advantage, I probably wouldn't have made that shot. But even so, it's very lucky to make that shot, and that's just an example of what you can do. And obviously, that shot would be absolutely impossible to make if I put on aimbot, because it would track right to the center of his egg, and it would have hit right in the center of those little crates or those little blocks. It would have hit right in the center of that because he was square directly behind it. So yeah, definitely no aimbot. What some people don't realize is that you can see very far away in this game, even though people are really small. It seems I should have made that shot too, but like, you can see very far away. Like, you can see movement very far away. People think they're safe when they're far away. They're not. If I have a sniper, I can see you from a long ways away. Also, you may have noticed in this situation right here, it appears that I like knew where these people were that came from the right. But as you can see, I'm constantly checking over there because, as you know, as I explained before, I'm very cautious and I look everywhere I go. There's people that could come from to the left of where I am, right? As I'm finding these people from the front, right? I know that there's two main places where people can come from. They can either come from the left or the right. Every time I move, I can pretty much tell where people are on the left if anybody pops up, because it's pretty an open area. But over to the right, I'm checking there constantly because there's a big wall here and people can hide behind it and just come pop up whenever they want. So that's why I'm checking there constantly. I've done it like 3 times so far. And if you watch right before I kill these people, I can see that over there. I see his hat. He has a big hat. It sticks up. That's Shell Lord's hat. I didn't know the other guy was there. But I knew Shell Lord was there because I looked over there and I could see his hat just sticking up, because he's walking there. I jumped up. I have a high up perspective. So then I hid behind this block from these people over there, because they're going to notice me and try and ambush me because they're about to walk up the stairs. So I was going to wait for them and get them. And that's how I did that. And then, yeah, you can see what happened. So then I immediately turn over there. And I didn't know Laggers was coming up behind him. So I was waiting to see the hat. And then the other guy popped up. So I think that's what threw my aim off, is that the other guy came up in front of him. So I was like aiming lower to try and aim at the hat, because like I wasn't looking for the white skin. I was looking for the tan skin and the hat. So that's why I aimed really low. I aimed at like really bottom, and it only damaged him because the bottom's more sensitive, right? So yeah, that's basically what happened there. I just saw the hat, so I knew they were coming up there. And here we go. I'm getting teamed again. That guy jumped off. I don't know if I noticed that. That obviously was not aimbot. I threw a nade. He didn't see it, so he didn't dodge. He was just still trying to make the shot. It damaged his shield enough so that my grenade went through it and killed him. This is all mouse work. This is all mouse work, WASD, and lots of thinking and predicting and knowledge about how the game works. Here I was going for the shot. I saw him. I saw him spawn in before he saw me. That time it was easy. I had shield to spare, so I had like twice the health he had. So that was a pretty easy shot to make. I allowed myself to take a little bit of damage in exchange for getting a kill on him. So yeah, if you're watching this, refer to this video, share it with people. I don't hack. If you're the people that accuse me of hacking, obviously I don't take it personally. I personally think it's toxic to go around accusing everybody of hacks. If you think I'm toxic for accusing Lovely from SSC of doing hacks, come on, man. How is that more toxic than hacking and lying about it to people? Let's be real. Like, come on. Like, if somebody really famous did something bad and lied about it, they would get a lot worse than just being insulted for being a liar. Like, a lot worse would happen to them. So yeah, and this is where the video ends. Like, subscribe, share this content with all your friends, and stay tuned for the disastrous Minecraft speedrun video coming out soon.